1789 Romanian Revolution ended on Christmas Day in the southern city of Târgoviște, when hated dictator Nicolae Ceausescu and his royal pill of a wife Elena were executed by firing squad after a hasty trial by an anonymous court. But the revolution started here, in the western city of Timișoara, 10 days earlier, in this relatively nondescript building, known today as the Toks Reformed Church. Now, Timișoara and Ceausescu never really hit it off. In fact, during his 25 years in power, Ceausescu only visited the city on a couple of occasions, each time requiring complex, paranoid-fueled security, because he was certain that if the Timișoarans got half a chance, they'd bump him off. So when a young Hungarian pastor by the name of Laszlo Tok spoke out publicly against Ceausescu, well, the megalomaniac dictator didn't show a whole lot of patience. In fact, he sent in the Securitate to deport the guy. When Laszlo's parishioners heard that the Securitate were coming for him, they formed a human chain around his block. They were told to leave, and the crowd only got bigger, and kind of lost direction. The people joining the protest late thought they were protesting for religious freedom, not for the defense of Toks. After a couple of days, it had turned into a full-on anti-communist revolt. The crowd moved here into what was then known as Piazza Apre. Today it's known as Piazza Victory. Party officials sent in factory workers armed with clubs to crush the demonstrators, but the factory workers joined the protesters. Then the military came in. They fired indiscriminately into the crowd, and things generally disintegrated into your garden variety catastrophe. Eventually, the military joined the protesters, and Ceausescu declared a state of emergency. Now, news of the revolt traveled around the country pretty quickly, and similar protests broke out in other cities, most notably in Bucharest, where, over the course of several days, the protesters became so unruly that Ceausescu had to make a panicky rooftop helicopter escape. His own military picked him up in the countryside outside Târgoviște. He was dragged into a military barracks, and the entire country was treated to video evidence of Nicolae and Elena being riddled with bullets during their Christmas dinner. Despite the events in Timișoara leading up to the revolt being a little bit confused, there's no denying that the people were primed for rebellion. Well, it's said that other cities led similar revolts in the weeks and months before. It was only the tenacious Timișoarans that were able to defy their government and lead to the eventual undignified downfall of their least favorite guest. I'm Leif Pettersen. Thanks for watching.